Tenants in session.
All right, what's going on, world? It's your man Nino Breeze, Record Shop TV, Senate DJs, Unvierse Philly, of course, you know what I mean? Sitting here with the lovely Raqui J. What's going on, sis?
Hey, what's up? Nothing much.
Glad to have you in Philly.
Thanks for having me
You know,
here.
I was lucky to be here at the platform. You know, just so y'all know, the platform is an event that they have going on up around Temple area at the end of the month, every last Wednesday or whatever. But you came up from Baltimore, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Plays the whole situation. So, being from Baltimore, what were some of your main influences? I know they got like Baltimore bounce music and the basement, whatever, bounce music.
Well, I was born and raised in Philly.
Oh, you was born in Philly?
Yes.
Okay.
But I've been in Baltimore because I went to Morgan State, so I've been down there for like 9 years now.
Yeah.
I don't know, I get influences from everywhere now, like being, raised in Philly, Philly artists like, Jill Scott and Jasmine Sullivan, Music Soul Child. But I like a lot of things. I'm eclectic. I listen to everything from old school to new school. But then, moving down to Baltimore, getting introduced to like DC and Go-Go and things like that. I definitely say like I'm open to more sounds now than I was before.
Got you. Is there any as far as for you as the artist, Raqui J? Like if we had a Raqui J album right now, what type of sound could we expect to hear on that Raqui J album?
You could probably expect to hear like just some R&B like vibes and a couple of little like I can't stand yous because I write about what I know and sometimes people put you through some things.
No doubt.
But no, you'll definitely have some influences of Aaliyah. That's my favorite. That's my heart. Aaliyah, bless her heart. Yesterday was the 14th anniversary of her passing. That's crazy. But definitely a lot of like influences from Aaliyah. I listen to a lot of Seventh Streeter. As a writer, I love her. Beyonce, but you hear just a blend of everything. I don't think you can necessarily just put it in a box. It's like whatever I'm feeling at the moment. Like that's my influence on a particular song. I'll hear a beat and I'm like, I feel like somebody on this song, and it's like you'll feel that.
So, because I write as well, so as a writer, I know, and an artist, I know for me, I love to write for myself. I'll do other people's music, but I'd rather write my own stuff so I can give me. Do you feel that same way, or are you like it doesn't? Just as long as it's a dope record, you good?
Yeah, for me, I'm actually opposite. Like I just love to write. Like I don't care like if it's for me or if it's for somebody else. Sometimes I'll just write a song. It might not say, but for me, I just have a song in my head that I don't necessarily hear myself singing, but it was just in my head, so I might just put it out there in the universe.
Yeah.
You got an idea, you got to put it out there.
Definitely got to do that. Definitely. So you were born in Philly, you said. You grew up in Philly. You went to school down Morgan, right? Did you get in any sororities or anything?
Yes, I am a pretty poodle of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated.
Okay.
And I am also in Sigma Alpha Iota International Music Fraternity. It's a music fraternity for women. So.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, I definitely got involved in that. I mean, as she was like, I love to give back. So, for me, it was all about the community service and everything. But, music has always been my passion. So that's why I joined Sigma Alpha Iota, or SAI as we call it. But, it's definitely a different feeling when you're around a whole bunch of people who understand and get, like, what drives you. Like music, we just love it. Like, just singing. One of my background singers, that's one of my frat sisters. And, like, it's just a different type of bond that we have just because we just have that love for music that goes beyond anything else.
Gotcha. Now, you mentioned community. Of course, with you being down in Baltimore, when the riots happened and everything happened with Freddie Gray and all that, what is your take on that?
Being around Baltimore for the past 10 years, I've seen a lot. Like, I'm definitely not from there, but I can feel where the people are coming from. It's hard down there. They've had a lot of struggles, and the youth don't really have any guidance. There's not a lot of programs going on. They don't have any like structure, so they don't know how to like respond when they're angry and upset. They go through life, and they just kind of, they have young parents raising them sometimes, and they're just kind of raised by the neighborhoods. So when something happens, nobody's teaching them how to step up and how to actually react to those things. But I do appreciate how a lot of the community leaders and like the pastors, a lot of the pastors, my pastor, my church down there especially, they all stepped up and kind of came out to kind of organize and settle things down. So I was glad to see that, and the city really came together, because they didn't really show any of that, on TV. But the aftermath, they're still doing stuff. They just did a 300-man march from Baltimore to D.C. like last week or 2 weeks ago. So, I mean, Baltimore definitely has its good things. It's not necessarily all bad. It's just, what they show in the media is what they show in the media.
I got you. So I heard you say you're pastor. You said your church down there, so you have a strong church background. Did you grow up in church? Is that where you started singing?
I grew up in church. I started singing when I was 3. And I started out in church choirs, and then I joined Joy Unlimited Youth Mass Choir in Philly. It's like a community choir here. I stayed up with them, so I've always been in and out of church, heavily involved with church. So that's something that's big in me. My, spirituality is important to me, and definitely my passion for God. I try to keep God first in whatever I do. So,
do you feel like you get? I know. For me, growing up, when I was coming through church and I started doing secular music, of course everybody was like, "Oh, you need to sing something spiritual," or "You ain't praising God with that." Like, do you get that a lot?
I don't. I don't really I get support from wherever. Like my family, my friends. My father's a deacon. He supports me in whatever I do, as long as I'm not running around shaking my butt and everything's out. It's about a respect thing. You have to have a line, and you have to know where to draw the line.
No doubt. Good stuff. So, every artist has to have a team. Nobody's an island. So, as far as the things that you got going on, right? Who is your team and your management, producers, anybody that you really getting down with?
So right now I'm working with Raqui Entertainment and Reason Artist Management. So that's my team right now. We're working on some stuff. We got some great producers. I already had some producers I've been working with in Baltimore as well.
Okay.
So there's gonna be some hot music coming out. Just look forward to some stuff.
Cool. That's what's up. So, where if people wanna get in contact with you, if they want to see more of you, do you got a YouTube or Twitter, any of those things?
Right now you can check me out on IG. Follow me on Instagram at Raqui J Music. That's RAQUI_J_.
I'm sorry. Spell the Raqui again?
RAQUI_J_music with a Q.
There you go. Understand, I had to spell it twice because I was looking it up wrong, and then I saw how you really spelled it, so I just want to make sure y'all got that.
Yes,
right,
yes.
So
and then you can follow me on Instagram, and you can follow me on Twitter. Twitter is at Ms. Broadway. That's MIZ_Broadway.
There you go. But listen, there you have it. Definitely like to thank you for being here. I'm glad I was finally able to hear you and see you live. I heard a lot about you, and everything I heard is real. So I'm going to tell y'all, because y'all know I don't co-sign nothing unless it's official. Raqui J, go ahead and support whatever you see her doing. If you see that she has a live show anywhere, you don't want to miss that, because she definitely got that voice on her. And as you see, fellas, you might want to come, because she ain't bad to look at. I ain't hold you. She ain't bad to look at. And let me show y'all this, too. What we like to do here with the Senate DJs, we like to present Miss Raqui J with the Senate DJs t-shirt.
I get a shirt just for me.
She's an honorary member of the Senate DJs now.
I like it.
On the
I rocks with it.
side of the situation.
I like the little, both. I'm sophisticated, but I'm chill at the same time,
white
right?
and red, so you can go with a whole lot of different
Red's
things.
my favorite color, so I can rocks with that.
There you go. You go the red bottoms on with it. All of that,
It's true.
Senate DJs, y'all. It's your boy Nino Breeze, Record Shop, Senate DJs, Embody, Unvierse Philly, y'all. Raqui J, look out for, all right? One love.